Hey everybody, Steve here from McClellan Manor Haunted House, and this is our 2025 full technical walkthrough video. It's late, it's after midnight, I'm shooting this now, it's late September. You're not going to see this till November, but this is behind the scenes how we do what we do. We got it built early this year, it's ready for walls after this week, but we are going to show you all the technical ins and outs of everything we do right here, right now. So let's get started. So, walking in, here we go. Lots of stuff left all around. See those lights? Get to that in a minute. So, you walk in here, you're in the first room. Boom. This is our library room. This is where we're going to have our artifacts, our Explorers Club, the guy that's in here telling people about it. This is basically sets the stage for the rest of the Haunted Museum that we're doing this year. So what we got up here are two of our chandeliers there. And then we built that shelf unit right into the wall. We got our camera here observing this room. And our speaker up here blasting our sound into the back of this the haunted house here. We also have, they're hard to see, but there's one over here and there's one down here. There are two power drops for table lamps that we're going to add later when this room is finished. This room is one of our rooms that's going to get real walls. We are increasing the amount of real walls, less plastic, more walls. Those panels are here. The other side is painted. You'll see that later. But those are going in this room. So you move on here to our first museum exhibit, and this is the Aztec room. So this is kind of a funny shaped room. We moved control over to the far corner over there this year. This room has green light in this corner. Camera up there, speaker putting sound in to this area of the haunted house over here. We got a flaming cauldron that's been wired up there, and plenty of wires crisscrossing the top for our ceiling canopy here. Blue light in this area of the room. That stage that's built down there, that is going to be where our Aztec scene takes place with our Aztec priest guy with the human heart thing and all that. So we're going to move into here. Well, first we'll go into our control room. Our control room has one fogger there that's not hooked up yet because all this outdoor stuff that goes out front is in on the back is in the way, but that will get hooked up eventually. Here is our control. We have our sound, our computers that control the soundtrack for outside and in the haunted house. We have our video monitoring system that gives us views in all the rooms, and our control for our next room here, which is our Egyptian room. This is where the Pharaoh is going to storm out through there, and this room has a yellow light, two of these torches, and a strobe light. And when it's time, when the person that's standing here sees it, he's going to reach down here and flip the switches that turns off those lights, the yellow light and those torches, and turns on the strobe. And boom, that's how our guy knows to storm out of here, where our Egyptian pharaoh is going to be here. The mummy is going to be painted on here. The door is going to slide. This panel is going to slide away, and he's going to storm out through here. We're going to have someone operating the door over here. So that also is a fogger that blasts into our last room there. That's not quite fully hooked up yet. And our power drop for our strobe that goes out front. So that is there. This room here is going to be our London hallway. So we're going to have those two lamps that are on the, over there. One's going to be hooked up here. One's going to be hooked up in that corner. And we're going to have a clock on this wall. And they're going to come down here. We got a camera here. We also had a camera in here for Egypt. They're going to move through this hall. This is all going to be brick. This is going to be bricked out too. They come into here. This is the London Jack the Ripper scene. There's our camera, there's our red light, and our Jack the Ripper counter is going to be there. We're going to have a person that's kind of hanging chained up over here. Moving into our last area, we have our lasers at the lower level. This is our Japanese room for our samurai. So our lasers are going to this is going to have the fog come that way, and our lasers are going to set the bottom. We have bamboo that's coming here. We're going to have low light, but we have a camera here and one there. And when they come around through here, boom, they're going to see our samurai with his red eyes and everything right here. And he's going to come out at them from this. And then they're going to go out this way, and boom, they will be out through our chainsaw and strobe light ending. So their 2025 walkthrough. I hope you came out and saw our haunted house, and you'll be seeing this in November, and we'll see you in 2026. All right. Have a good one.